Interactive, so now we are streaming. Right, so we are streaming Tyranny, as I did say before. Never played it before. Looks very much along the lines of Pillars of Eternity, that kind of thing. And I like my Baldur's Gate. I've streamed that a couple of times before. I would love to do Trial of Iron. Only one save slot's permitted. If your party is defeated, the game ends. What? Recommend only if there's a secret great challenge this can be modified. We're going to do a normal game. Yeah, that sounds like something that I will give a try at some point, but I never played this before in my life, and right now can't. Can't afford to just die. Here we go. Storyline, guys. Storyline mode. Story mode.
For over 400 years,
400.
the armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world. All who stood against them fell before their might.
Might.
Even the Archons, women and men of immense power, were forced to kneel. Chained to the Overlord's will.
Will.
Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world. And two of the Overlord's armies compete for the honor of taking our lands.
Lands.
The elite disfavored, and the teeming horde of the Scarlet Chorus.
I like the purple flag.
The voices of Nerat, spy master and archon of secrets, guides the fierce and undisciplined masses of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger, as the defeated are given a simple choice: serve or die.
Serve or die.
Graven Ash, Archon of War and the Overlord's most loyal general, leads the disfavored.
I like the disfavored.
Though small in number, Kairos' ironclad legion has never met true defeat in open battle.
Nice.
Watching over the two generals is Tunon, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, eldest of Kairos' minions. Tunon brings Kairos' laws to newly conquered lands, aided by the Fatebinders, judges and executioners of the Overlord's laws. You were among the youngest of the court of Fatebinders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands?
Hands. Right. This seems like a bit of fun. Oh. We gotta be female, sorry. This is your stance? Hang on, what's the difference between that? And okay, I kind of see it. I'm thinking of going like this. What? She's dancing, Matthew. Anyways. This is just character creation for now. Right? Oh, good, right. Hair. Oh, I don't like games with bad hair. So, I play one of the sides in this ongoing war, I believe. I don't know the story that well. I've just started. It does sound, yeah, exactly. When I started the game, Matthew, there's like an Iron Man mode. It's made by Paradox, Matthew, and it's got like an Iron Man mode in. And if you die, the game's over. But I thought I'm not quite at that level yet, so. Yeah, it's made by Paradox. I had to log in. I was like, I can't remember my account details. So I started streaming, and then I had to stop streaming to work it all out. Oh wait, what? Why have we switched over to male characters? What? I feel like making some kind of assassin, an elderly assassin lady. It's not quite Crusader King's creative character creation, is it? Far Mulan present. Do you want tattoos? Let's see, tattoos. Oh, Yeah. Oh, badass. Badass. Nice. Oh, yes. I like this. I like this. Oh, you get the voice. Oh, you know what I've done? Turned the in-game volume down so I can't hear her.
My wounds are slowing me down.
We'll just go with noble. We like nobility, don't we? Let's go with that. All right, history. We were a pit fighter, or yeah. Oh, what's a scion? Born of noble Well, I've got a noble voice. Born of noble parents. When your parents came under the accusation of sedition, you were sent to the court of Tunon, Archon of Justice, to defend your family's actions. Your parents were found guilty. Oh shit. Matthew's totally going to make a diplomat. I will be a noble scion. Go on, I said I'd be it. You were trained in the following combat styles. Dual wielding, you're a rogue. Come on. Oh, with javelin. Oh, like... Nah, you're a dual wielder through and through. We don't want a bronze hammer. Can I swap my bronze hammer? No, I can't. So do we want slice or flurry? Of course we want flurry of blows. Secondary expertise. Oh, nice. Okay, vigor. Well, vigor spells, I think. Because you want to be a bit ferocious, don't you? Character colors. Not really a gold color, is there? Orange. Blech. Nobody wants orange. Burgundy. We want a nice burgundy, don't we? All right, we'll just go with that. Black's a cool color. Let's go with that. Sword, 2 swords. It's pretty obvious for a dual wielder. Don't really want that. Nice. We'll go with this. Same color as your tattoos. Oh, but then we've also got black, don't we? Go on then. We'll do that. Enter character name. Project Zomboid Beta has spears in it. Really? That's quite cool. When's that getting released? Did you say mid-Feb? Or is it early March? I kind of want to get the multiplayer on the go for that. I think it'll be soon. Swoon. Nice. Matthew, what we're going to call her? I think we'll call her Meredith. Oh, Beatrix. Beatrix or Beatrice? Beatrix. Go on then, we'll go with Beatrix. Right, so what stats are important? So I've got 8 points available. Now, what's the maximum point stats we can get in something? 18, is it? Yeah, 18. So that is very, very D&D, is it? Or is it 17 in D&D? Mighty. So might determines physical strength. Increased might leads to more powerful attacks. Stronger abilities, as well as increasing the endurance defense. I mean, we want to survive. I want her to be tough. But then that's strong. Wits. Observe the environment, pick up on clues. You're not a witty person because you kind of charge in and you resolve. Yeah, you kind of charge in head first, don't you? So we're going to say you're 17 and you might. But then you need to be tough because you're a... Or do I need to be tough, or do I need to be agile so I dodge? This is another thing. So many choices. Sorry, I'm a bit cold, so I'm rubbing my hands together all the time. I do apologize. The finesse attribute determines the character's physical and mental precision. Finesse is used to determine accuracy of attacks. I mean, you've got to be accurate. I think 13's about above average, isn't it? Quickness. Right, no, we don't. Let's... Oh, we do. Resolve. Magic defense. Why has it got white next to these? Is this what they recommend, is it? Let's go with that. Okay. Dual wield, that is your main priority. Main priority is dual wield. You want to be good early on at that. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Full... Oh, right, that's for all my attributes. Put that down. Support skills. Athletics. Parry. Absolutely. 35 athletics. Law. Don't care. Subterfuge. Don't... Because you're training in dual wielding. Apparently it's recommended. Law is recommended in dual wielding. Alright, I think we're good. How do you want to continue? Conquest option will allow you to play through Kairos' conquest of the tiers, choosing how your character was involved in the invasion. This gives you the most control over the starting state of the game and how other factions will react to your character. Or quick start is selecting quick start skips the beginning. We want to see how involved we're going to get. We're doing the full thing, aren't we? We're doing the full thing.
All the world has fallen to Kairos.
Oh dear.
And now the Overlord's eye is on the tiers, our home. The last corner of the world free of Kairos' reign.
Rain.
Two armies. The Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus.
I think I'm disfavored.
March south from the Northern Empire. The last realm to fall to Kairos a century prior.
Nice, okay.
In the early days of 428, Kairos' armies arrive at the Gates of Judgment. The mountainous border that we Tiersmen so long believed unassailable. Unable to agree on a unified plan of defense, the various leaders of the Tiers sit and wait for each other to deal with the conquerors. Until it's too late.
During the conquest, you'll decide your character's actions during Kairos' invasion of the Tiers, shaping the world through which you will adventure over the course of the game. Each choice you make affects your character and how major factions and tiers respond to you. Your decisions matter, basically. So this is good. This is very Fable-esque, in that, you know... The Bastard City stood on the northern border between Kairos' empire and the Tiers, built upon a natural harbour at the crossroads between realms. The city was a nexus of commerce. To the Tiers, it was the centre of all wealth. To a northerner, it was little more than a backwash trading post. Its symbolic status as a gateway to the continent made it a natural first target. Absolutely. Right, I'm thinking I need to... Oh, what is this? Both armies sent their forces to prepare the way. In the first major engagement of the war, Kairos' army crossed the mountains and established a foothold. Where do we go first? Prepare the way. We're being boring. I get it. Infiltrate the Tiers.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, stop. You scared me. History would remember the Gates of Judgment as the first battle of conquest, but the real combat unfolded with advance units of both armies preparing for the coming war, the Disfavored and the Scarlet. So, I've decided I'm going with the Disfavored, because they have my colours. The Earthbound Scouts identified a modest border defence and collaborated on an organised attack that would leave the enemy uncoordinated and cut them off from aid. You oversaw the preparations and offered your opinions on the strategy. When the clashing of swords and spears fell to silence, followed by the cheering of disfavored scouts, you were the least surprised. Okay, all right. So there's nothing actually happening yet. So, inside agent, you found an ally within the city to prepare the way for the approaching armies, or the Bastard City's resident fire mages threatened the first leg of the conquest. Kairos' forces put a stop to their unchecked power. Let's go with this one. And then we're going with this favored again. So your fiercest opponents to the Bastard City was the fire mages. So we want to get rid of the fire mages. You lured the hot-headed mages to an ambush where a legion of disfavored awaited to spring the trap. The soldiers were hungry for a chance to subdue the arcane branch. Good, done that. The mages took their more dangerous research outside the Bastard City's walls. You sent a scout to sabotage a delicate ritual which caused an explosion that injured or killed many senior practitioners. Enraged, the survivors expanded themselves on a chase throughout the surrounding hills, where the disfavored surrounded them and brought them to heel. The few that survived the attack were conscripted. Right. Betrayal of the Bastard City. Your tactics of infiltration placed you in the Bastard City, ahead of the main armies. Your work softened the city's defences for the arrival of Kairos' forces, but you wanted a decisive gesture that would give your allies a meaningful advantage. How did they assist in the failure of the Bastard? Oh, how did you assist? Right. 3 choices here. So, you challenged the commander of the Bastard City's defences to an honourable fight to the death. The disfavoured wished to spare soldier lives for the battles ahead and civilian lives for the occupation. So this gives you warriors respite. Spreading the word of Kairos, you converted the poor and disaffected into a hidden army of the Scarlet Chorus. Once the dust settled, the army wished to bolster their troops with these sleeper cells. Nice. That's pretty cool. Searing Palms. This is an ability I get. Gathered heated energy into your hands. Right, I'm not a wizard. Not a wizard. Keeping to the shadows, you eliminated the leaders of the Bastard. There we go. This is very much me. Yes, I'm a rogue. Betrayal of the Bastard City. Some of the deaths were quiet and unnoticed, while others were gruesome beyond words. As a wave of murder overtook the city's elite, your deeds swelled in infamy. Well before the armies arrived, no one in the Bastard City felt safe in their homes, much less behind their walls. By the time Kairos' forces crested the horizon, the city was fearful enough to throw open the gates and welcome their new protectors. Nice! Okay. All this talking's hitting my throat. Jeez, I'm sorry. The Bastard City settled into a new state of normalcy. Normalcy? With every tower displaying Kronos' banner. Your name was whispered alongside rumours of a decorated career to come. The armies divided into 2 fronts and migrated south. Tunin sent word that you were to join the next frontier of Kairos' conquest, either as judge and overseer of the settlement of Lethian's Crossing, or as a war advisor, with the armies advancing into the realm of Apex. Settlement, strategic war asset. I want Lethian's Crossing. I think strategic war asset's a good idea. This is quite a long-winded intro, so I should probably speed it up a little bit, but it is quite vital, I think. Years ago, Lethian the Bold founded a small merchant town at the intersection of ancient old walls. A pact between the settlers and the mercenary company meant that caravans were able to travel without fear of bandits or bane, and the town thrived in modest insignificance. Lethian's Crossing drew Kairos' attention for the iron deposits in the surrounding hills. With the region under Kairos' control, the northern smith mages could set up workshops to refine ore and arm the disfavored with the finest weapons in the known world. The Archon of Secrets dismantled the mercenary support with a generous bribe, taking the crossing in a bloodless victory. Thank you. Tunin dispatched you to travel alongside Kairos' forces and bring order to the region. Lovely. Am I talking too much, Matthew, or is it helping the story? It's hitting my throat. But I think this is important. Like, you've got to know where you've come from. So I don't know. Are you Scottish? Right. Kyros's smith... So, the iron must flow. Kyros's smith mages worked day and night to create weapons. No one faulted their dedication, yet production was low. The plans that came to light proved divisive to the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus. On one hand, any additional manpower was needed for fighters, not forgers. On the other hand, the celebrated weaponry of Kyros's armies needed to be fiercely guarded. Right, what's the other choice? The cult of Sirin. Sirin, Archon of Song, used her arcane charm to lure locals into joining Kyros's army. As a patroness of the Scarlet Chorus, her efforts were critical to the conscription of new recruits. When an enthralled, disabled soldier joined her cult, his company feared that the Archon was growing out of control and needed to be stopped. Demanded that the Archon Song cease her recruitment practices and that they allowed to violently subdue her cult of followers. The loss of soldiers was a significant setback for the Scarlet Chorus's subscription efforts. Oh, I don't know. This is a toughie. You repurpose them individuals to whole wagons of iron from the smith. Okay, let's just go with that. We're going with that one. We're going with that one. I don't know. There seemed a bit too controversial, one of the choice. Pick of the armory. Since you aided the production of weapons, commanders of both armies lobbied for additional arms. They offered all manner of bribes to be next in line for a fitting session with the masters of the forge. How did you sate their lust for iron? You let the disfavored have the iron. Of course, I'm with the disfavored. I'm letting the disfavored have it. I'm being very one-sided. I decided at the start of this game I like their purple attire, so I'm going with them. Who controlled the crossing? Tragedy struck when a mercenary hired by the voices of Nerat injured a forge-bound artisan. You know what's going to happen? I bet the person that you favour the most ends up being someone that doesn't like you, and that it's going to be all about how you helped the other effort, how much of a struggle I'm going to have. I've just got a feeling that's what's going to happen, but we'll see. Who controlled the crossing? Tragedy struck when a mercenary hired the voices of Nerat injured a forge-bound artisan, leaving him unable to practice his craft. Tunin ordered the mercenaries to leave the city in the hands of Kyros's more responsible servants. Only a token garrison could be left behind while the armies returned to the front. As the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus showed increased tension and hostility toward each other, Tunin decreed it best that only one force can... But you know who I want? I like disfavored. We're going with disfavored. They placed a modest garrison. I like the disfavored. We're going with that. Oh. Right. Where do we go next? My throat is hoarse. The Archon of Stone subjugate the nation of Azure. Kyros's conquering gaze fell upon the Vellum Citadel, its treasures and knowledge and secrets. That's meant to be the more... the most formidable realm in the tiers. Oh dear. If you get the wall, you're controlling a border, I'm guessing. That, treasure, knowledge and secrets, very tempting. Or you've got something that seems quite religious. The nation... Is it religious? I don't even know. It just doesn't say much to me. A citadel can be a stronghold, which I like. Or the walls are the border of the nation. Go on. I like gold. I'm a rogue. What can I say? So you can see the points at the top of the screen filling up. So we've got this one, and then we've got one other story part to fill out, and then we can start the game. The Vellum Citadel was an archive and library of massive scale. Its inhabitants were known as the School of Ink and Quill, a circle of mages that centuries ago carved out their own mountainous refuge on lands unsettled by the other... Oh, I shouldn't have been... If it's for mages, I shouldn't go here. The other major realms. Legends said that the citadel housed a treasure trove of arcane knowledge. The Overlord's spies infiltrated the school and confirmed as much. The time was ripe to send a detachment to the Great Library Fortress and force the scholars to yield. Yeah, okay. So get the scholars on side. Song of Ensnarement? No, we're not Song and Dancy. A detachment of Kairos' army marched on the Vellum Citadel, expecting an orderly surrender. As they neared the main gate, a blast of arcane energy struck the commanders dead. Suddenly, the highest-ranking officer alive, Kairos' forces, looked to you for the next steps. The call weighed on your mind, as it had an immediate influence on the soldiers' losses. What? Yeah, send the Scarlet Chorus. We don't like them. Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, bugger. Oh, shit. So what's this one? Siren Archon of Song used her power to enthrall enemy mages who crept beyond the citadel walls. After Kairos' forces rounded up the arcane practitioners, the disfavored began executing the new captives before they could share dangerous knowledge. No! No, I'm going with this one. Let's do that. Ever itching for a fight, the howling mob still recognized your maneuver, the sacrificial move that it was. Those from the Scarlet Chorus who ran headlong into battle made promises of a reckoning upon their return. Thankfully for you, hardly any of them limped back in one piece. Those few who survived made fervid whisperings their grievances, naming you as the villain to the Scarlet Chorus. Oh well. I don't care for the Scarlet Chorus. Lost to the mountains. Intercepted intelligence resulted in lost, disfavored patrol. A dispute over contraband. The army captured a supply caravan overflowing with arcane books. When the disfavored started a bonfire for forbidden text, Scarlet Chorus rescued the tomes. We are not magicians. Burn them! In accordance with the disfavored wishes, you upheld Kairos' law regarding forbidden lore and had all its texts burned. The disfavored cheered as they tossed books into the fire, savouring the pop of binding and the crinkle of pages beyond count turning black. Perhaps the contents might have proven useful, but there was nothing to observing Kairos' law. Even an advantage needed to be destroyed if it contradicted the Overlord's will. The Edict of Fire. Crestfallen by the preferential treatment you showed the disfavored, the Scarlet Chorus retreated deeper into the mountains, leaving your detachment with a skeleton crew. Tunin sent word that Kairos' patience had run thin. The Overlord would cast an Edict of Fire on the enemy. Oh dear. The parchment arrived in a slender case of engraved iron, written on it the words of a spell powerful enough to destroy the Vellum Citadel. You had the choice of when to read the edict. Reading it at sunrise would offer your enemies no warning. Yes, no warning! No warning! No warning. No one escapes. Fatality. The armies of Kairos left the devastation of the Vellum Citadel in silence. From that day forward, the Tears came to know the once noble citadel as the Burning Library. This was an undisputed loss of resources, knowledge, culture, and life. But a message had been sent. The Overlord will not tolerate defiance. Oh my god, I'm evil. I'm not replaying that. We will continue with what I have done. Excellent. This is going to be interesting. I think the Scarlet Citadel are going to hate me. My throat is gone.
The year is 431, and Kairos' invasion has shattered all major opposition in the tiers. The Younger Realms, the Bastard Tier, the Free Cities. All who defied Kairos lay broken by battle, or bowed in surrender. The two armies of the Overlord, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, now control our lands. But our will is not yet extinguished. Not entirely. In the Valley of Vendrian's Well, those of us unwilling to bow to Kairos have banded together in defiance. Violating an oath of surrender from 2 years prior, we have staged a bloody uprising, murdering the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus garrison in a midnight assault.
Bastards.
With their main forces spread across the tiers, the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus redeploy to Vendrian's Well to crush the resistance. But months pass with no definitive battle. As disagreement and discord paralyze the Archons, we bide our time and wait for our message of insurrection to spread across the tiers. The Overlord is not amused, and Kairos has one message for the Archons: crush the Oathbreakers or die. Kairos backs this threat with an edict, a magical commandment that can slay all in the valley should the order be ignored. The honor of proclaiming this edict fell to you. Sent across the mountains to Vendrian's Well, you carry the Overlord's edict to read before the Archons. As you finally make your way through the winding mountain passes into the valley, the ground trembles, and Kairos' magic seals the way behind you. You are trapped in Vendrian's Well, with Kairos' armies and the Oathbreakers. The only way to survive is to fulfill the terms of the Overlord's edict, in any way that you can.
Oh dear. Fatebinder Beatrix, I presume. We've been expecting you. Kairos the Overlord be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. The disfavored warrior clapped her gauntlet. Conversations involve you, another character, and sometimes additional parties like bystanders or companions. As your story develops, you build a reputation for your character over time. People in the world will learn of your reputations, good and bad, and respond accordingly. I gather what conversations are. Commander wouldn't say that the governor of Lethian's Crossing would be coming, but since we have no forgers here, I imagine you're here to knock some sense into the voices of no rat. I mean, meditate with the Archons, so that we might agree on a plan to wipe out the Oathbreakers. But personally, it's good to see another Harbinger. By Kairos' will, most of our old invasion force still lives, but most of us have been scattered across the tiers, reassigned as needs change. I miss those days when there was so much battle. Why is there no voice acting? Your senses seem more than mine. Good Fatebringer. You don't have to be in the Archon's secrets. My eyes widen with fear, her posture slackens, but the Scarlet Chorus prevents us from taking action. Why would the Overlord punish both of... She clears her throat with a sigh. Forgive me. It's not my place to question. We should have conquered the enemy within weeks of arriving in the valley. The delay reflects poorly on us. More runners. Third time this week, the Oathbreakers keep trying to send messengers through the mountains to gather help from outside the valley. She points over to the collapsed path by which you arrived. But they're a bit late for that now. Come, let's show these Oathbreakers a good fight. Yes, let's! Tyranny uses a plausible real-time combat system because you will often manage more than one character at a time. So is she in my party or not? She's not in my party. It's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, and resume real-time to see how it plays out. The options menu also contains many choices for... No, that's where different moves are. Got it. All of your character's abilities and spells can be accessed by selecting the category. Right, I'm going to... Let's thrust him. Thrust. Chum. Shing. Now, hang on. There was something I wanted to do. Options. Voices. Yes, dear. What? Oh, I missed that. Bugger.
I got it. On it.
I've had far worse.
I got it. On it. Try and catch me, worm.
A young Scarlet Fury wheezed around the Vendrian guard tankers, avoiding their weapons. A breathless enemy soldier passes a glance at the country. This one's crazy.
Fate Finder. Here at last. Care to join me and put... To bow! I see you there. On it. I got it. Will do. Phew. I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent. I'm versed, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian guard we killed didn't come alone. My guess, the Vendrian guard are testing our strength in battle.
What?
Learning how we perform before they organize a real offensive. That or they're really, really desperate to get beyond the mountains and... Is that a jest? If you want to wander off, have it your way.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Stand aside or your funeral will be the one. Run down the earthbreakers, let no one escape.
To battle! Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Take that! I got it. Right. Sorry, I can't. Will do. Can't do that.
You blocking the way?
On it. I got it. Sorry, I can't. Can't do that. On it. Will do.
For the glory of Kairos!
I got it.
Baited them up the hill. Come quick, we've got a situation on the cliffside. They have the commander.
On it.
Can I loot some people? We all know I love looting. Go, go, go! Help the commander! Oh! Ah, remember, good old tab from Baldur's Gate lets you know what to search. Raised. Oh, really? Stow your weapons or find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. Hostage situation. Skewer him. Worry not for me. Graven ash will protect. The disfavored offer winces, blood seeping from the seams of braces in his cuirass. I need justice. You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. Oh, I will. Pum. See, the other cracks a wide smile as you load your weapon. That's right. Now the rest of you drop those weapons. With attention on the other warriors, you dash forward. He reaches out with his dagger to slay Drastus, but your hand is already on the wrist. With a wrenching twist, you mangle his hand, dropping the dagger harmlessly. The disfavored warriors rush forward from either side of you. Tyrrell barely manages a strained grasp before being hacked and impaled upon their swords and spears. Kairos be praised! That Oathbreaker fought with the rage of Cairn himself. Drastus slides a trembling hand along the cut on his neck. Thank you, Fatebinder. I thought today was my last. From the look of it, guess they thought this formed the path. Maybe one might make it out. We found a few scraps of parchment on the bodies. Drastus holds out a handful of crumpled parchment for inspection. A student of letters such as yourself should be able to make sense of this. Examine the parchment. Recruitment material? Shit. Well, from the look of it, they kept them from slipping out of the valley, whatever they hoped to accomplish. The Archons are expecting you when you're ready. Nice. Good job. Now can I loot? Oh dear. Blood. My blood. Oh god, these guys all look like people I can play. Oh, what's this? A rope? Pretty good intro. I wish they had voices though. Like, because at the moment, my...
Found something.
See? Athletics, boy. I can see myself enjoying this, but I think I'm not going to be able to read everything out because, honestly, there's a lot of reading to do and it's going to hurt my throat.
Sorry, I can't.
The all continental prisoners be given a chance to save court. Oh, my God. Are you a weapons person? Fatefinder, what an honor to have one of Tunan's court visitor. Humble. Oh, hold fast. I'm going to pause it there, guys, because I need the toilet and I'm going to grab a coffee. So I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen on. Give me a second. Why is the Flamin' Pingu Gaming huge on that? I have no idea. Right, I'm back. Just had to have a quick little break because I needed a coffee. Oh. Sorry, guys. Right, I'm back. Oh, Frozen. Need to learn how to do that better. Right. Need supplies? I thought you were a merchant. You looked pretty obvious to me. The merchant slams a palm down on the top of the crate. You've come to the right place. If so. Let's see what you got. Oh, what? When did I get rogue's letters? $13. Oh. It's a projectile. A 20. Oh, fucking gold. Bronze axe, bronze hammer. Let's leave it at that for now. Oh, what's going on, guys? Prisoner says his name is Tarakis Damos. I don't think this is going to be a complicated. He dies. His family's been driving force. Become a chance of absolution. No, he dies. He dies. He dies. Execute. Sorry. There is no spell scrolls. Great.
Can't do that. Sorry, I can't.
Oh shit, I didn't look at something. Ah, right, hang on. Level up. So what do I level up? Yeah. Defense, leadership, or power. Palm strike. We're not palm strike. Focus strike. Cleave. We're not a cleaver. Agility. I've got to go for power. This one called Aurora. Yeah. Earthquakes hold the citadel at half the valley, the one built around the base of the spire, Aurora points east towards town distance. The Tyranny River has been our largest headache. Let's go there. 7 years. Right, I need to move out. Oh no, I want that. There we go.
Can't do that.
Oh, so Jade must be journal. Travel to the disfavored camp. Tally ho. Hail, Fatebinder. The disfavored scout nods at your approach. Camps on up ahead. Don't mind us. Just clearing out the rabble. No, let's trade one thing for another.
Sorry, I can't.
Hail to you, guardian of the law, man dressed in merchant finery. All bronze stuff. Nope, let's move on.
Can't do that.
Alright, that doesn't work. Glory to the voices of Narat. Oh, bro, Shimmy smarts, quickly retreats to a scowl. Oh, he's better, is he? My assignment here is also an insult, but one I will bear for the good of the chorus.
Sorry,
Oh,
I can't.
me. I'm just going to avoid people that don't like me. I'm Lucia. This is Marcus, the disfavored son. Next to her. Assigned to your hospitality, Marcus quickly interjects while you remain on disfavored ground. You should need a place to rest. We can make the necessary preparations. I like how you've got these different requirements that certain abilities have. Oh, no, no, no. Wow, he looks strong. Yesterday he guided me for wishing to wait. Now you suggest we delay. Perhaps the voices in our skull ought to come to a consensus if you wish to be taken seriously. Good advice is flexible, changing with the moment. Besides, now we're agreeing with yesterday, you today. Oh my god. Knowing you're going to travel without overwhelming odds on your side, it's so terrified of challenge, find out way for reinforcements. I don't need your heckling, I need your scouting reports, or better yet, confirmation you quelled the Oathbreakers in the Outer Valley. Oh, that. It's our own time. Who's making these two for Mercy after all? Mercy? Can they see properly? Oh, calm down. We must leave something to rule, or have you forgotten Karis's orders? Patience, old chum. They're both a bit quippy. Can one go speak to them now?
Can't do that.
That's 4 reports of avalanches in the mountains now. The Tearsmen can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain
some voice
passes.
acting.
Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
Or it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
Long have we honored by your iron, now we are honored by your presence.
Welcome, Firestarter. We have been eagerly anticipating your arrival. Perchance you bring another of Kairos' edicts to savage the enemy? My soldiers tell me you helped Commander Drotus on your way through Edring. You honor the court with your selfless cooperation, for that is the sort of camaraderie that Kairos demands of us all. the second time, Brother Tunon selects you for the glory of proclamation. You should be honored. Tell us, what has the Overlord decided to unleash upon the Oathbreakers?
The earth sways with each word you utter, the air thickening with warmth as you pronounce the tersely phrased commandment, its every syllable drafted by the hand of Kairos.
The Overlord means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Oathbreakers or die in failure. There is no room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive.
Indeed.
We'll need to advance across the Mittani. We lose everything if we stand still. And we move to back up Plan Green. The Earthshakers didn't make it over the mountain in time. So we do this the hard way. Over the walls, instead of through.
So, you found your backbone at last! Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you soft, timid. That was a record for you, right? The baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
I second the fate binder. The memories of one of those Oathbreakers rattling about that bronze gourd of yours. Would Kairos' mighty spy master please enlighten this gathering of allies with some scrap of strategic insight?
The Archon of Secrets turns his head to the side until the face of his mask is turned around and a new facet of the mask presents itself. Facing forward. When next the Archon speaks, the trembling voice of a younger man can be heard.
Our river was to be the bulwark, but with the Tidecasters slain, what hope remains? It's so cold in here. Help me, please.
Our sources tell us the Oathbreakers had some sort of magical trick in store. But this knowledge is tinged with fear, trepidation. If we make a move for the Mittani, we suspect the Oathbreakers will mount a counterattack that is equal parts valiant and futile. That was Mittani Yanev, former noble of Apex and one of the leaders of the Vendrian Guard. Back when they were half respectable enemies that knew how to lose with dignity. When the Guard first surrendered, Yanev presented himself to us. What he knew, we now know.
Latest enemy movements on the river. The chorus stands ready to march. If the disfavored can take the river, the chorus has the manpower to secure the outer ring.
Our soldiers clamor for battle and...
Right, okay, great. The Archon twirls the sceptre one last time, then taps the fifth eye on the shoulder.
Finally, the fool and his puppet are gone. Perhaps now I can hear myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment. But I will never understand why the voices of Narot is given such authority. I shudder to think what will become of us all should Tunon favor him in the end. Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us, I cannot shake the feeling that our allies will work against us. But at least we have allies in the court. My best soldiers have never wanted for a good blade or suit of armor, and I know I have you to thank for it. I fear we will have to call on you for more than just a few works of iron. You've shown your worth in war, and your name has been known to the Legion since the very beginning of this long conquest. So I'd ask that you join us this walk if you wish to be counted amongst the glorious. Speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are...
She pauses, clearing her throat, and though I loathe to mention it, of course, I can likely use your assistance. Right.
On it.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect hair. How that even does works, I do not know. You, Smithy. You're no stranger to that, are you, Fatebinder? Well, I'm a little bit stranger to it. Only forge-bound smiths can make so. So leather. This is all heavy as butt. Oh, Oathbound daggers. I can only afford one. Daggers would be cooler. Either way. Oh yeah, he said. Oh nice, what was that? Did I not just find a new dagger? Right.
Can't do that.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Right, what are you? Iron Marshal Erin Youth. Don't just coddle the impact. Brigades amassing along placid Echo Colon Little Tooth crossings. Vendrian Guard may be able to hold one bridge, but they cannot hold against conceited three-pronged attack. I have no right to give you orders, but I will assist. Amalgamation of rusted plates, mismatched pieces of armor. Yeah.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should be enough assurance for anyone. Better to work with the Honorable Binder than some chorus children.
I ask the barrack accompany you. Yeah, fine. And Fatebinder, one last thing. Severus the Younger speaks highly of you. He was stationed at Vellum Citadel and told me he kept... Yes. Nice. Oh, Barrack is a big man. What? To battle. Oh, look at him. He is a big man. Let us go, big man. Oh, does he need leveling up? Yes, he does. What is this resolve? Yeah, he's a fucking tank, mate. Save. These Sentinel, I need him to be a Sentinel, I think. We've got some new quests. Wonderful. Favor Wrath. Oh, the Disfiver love me. Barrack likes me. This. Scarlet Chorus. I'm not having Scarlet Chorus people on my team.
Let's be off.
Will do. Will do.
You look as if you have something on your mind. By all means. What can I do for you?
I'm the line that your enemies cannot cross. He's a fucking monster, that's what he is. He's a tank.
It is a symbol of Kairos' will. One that I am not likely to forget. I found this arm.
We rushed the field of battle for slaughter. I was shoulder to shoulder with some of the most decorated veterans. Surrounded by us, I heard the opening peals of thunder, as did the scout I was busy trying to kill. Then the winds hit like an avalanche. Many of us begged Kairos for deliverance. Winds knocked the legs of our offensive out from under us. All the decorated soldiers I brought to battle were swept up. Their armor and bodies mixing with the dirt of tornado and spun. The soil wall broke off and nearly crushed my skull. I only remember a few scattering moments. So he's stuck in that mangled armor. Right, here we go. So, I think the crossing's closest. Oh no. Ooh, I don't want to go to Scarlet Chorus Camp. Do I really? Ambush! Uh-oh.
enough, Fatebinder.
In accordance with ancient customs north and south, I offer and request a delay of blade. There are matters we must discuss without fear of reprisal. As unwise as setting foot on our lands with dreams of conquest. If you're afraid of a few words, go ahead and run. Idiots and very young children are often afraid of me, so I understand if you need to retreat and soil. You would violate a truce held under the blue flag? If you wish to bring shame to Tunon's court and build sympathy for our cause, so much for words. Slay.
Curious. I got it.
Smashed to pieces!
Damn right!
On it.
For the Queen!
On it.
How dare they? Oh shit, should I not have done that with Tunon?
I got it.
Tunon don't like me. But who cares? A goo. Right, where are we?
I got it.
Back over here, maintain defensive posture. Your plan has been a rousing success. Most of our troops dead, a bridge destroyed, and the Ventrian Guard push us back. Ah, fuck. Come over just the bloodshed to Achilles' flame. How do we focus our strengths on one perfect line if we could have crossed the bridge?
on it.
Ugh, fucking hell.
There! See that?
Sorry, I can't.
I didn't really want to lose favor with him. Aww.
I got it.
Alright, so I've got to be noble. He likes nobility, okay.
Huh. Trouble is afoot. Will do. Can't do that. I got it. I got it. I'm injured.
Let's have it then. I will aid you.
Where's all my food? I've been picking stuff up, haven't I? Oh, God, what am I doing? Right, let's go back to weapons, so... have I just done? Put that in my hand, please. Eight to 10. Sorry, I'm finding this item menu a bit confusing. 8 to 10, so oh, is it 200, is it? Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, so that's why. Where are you going? Come on.
Of course. I cannot.
You there, and you. We're in the regalia. Moved it back. Guess they forgot a chaplain or two. Did that work? Was that the distraction? Is there another river I don't know about? Eastern Bridge cannot be crossed at this moment, but you may have brought bitter quips and then time to provide. Right, okay. There must be a way to improve the sensitivity because right now, scroll speed. Oh, it's better. Oh, slow, Mac. Oh, for God's sake. Now the disfavored hate me, do they? Don't want to lose favor with the disfavored. Oh shit.
I'm not feeling so great. Take that! Right.
Stand tall, Fatebinder.
Have I died?
Take me if you can. Can't even lift my feet. Archon, lend me your strength.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That would have been my... If I was playing the serious mode, that would have been me dead and out. Well, that's a cool little cup, isn't it? Jack Daniel's cup. Got that today from one of the Jack Daniel's reps. Oh, bugger. Right, let's skip through this. Nice. Right, quick, let's do this.
There, see that?
Trouble is afoot.
Everything hurts. Come and face my iron.
On it.
Keep your filthy hands off.
Will do. For the queen! Flawless.
I will aid you. I require needle and thread.
Right. Will do. Take that!
It's all my thing. Jesus.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Won't happen. You look as if you have something on your mind. By all means. What can I do for you? Though we are encouraged to couple and mate within the Legion, I don't consider you one of my cohorts. I think I'll decline. You weren't. Forgive me. It's been some time since anyone made an advance, and I am long out of practice. Suffice it to say, my armor and I will not be separated for the time being. My armor saved me from the destruction of Stalwart.
I got it. Can't do it.
Kairos' butchers have come! Flee!
Can't do that. Sorry, I can't. Right. Will do. On it. Will do.
Let's give them something to remember. None stand in our way!
let's save my game quickly. This is gonna be tough. There's only 2 of us, 3 of them.
Right.
Send me your champion! Take me if you can!
Right. Await my signal.
Take that! I will aid you. Come and face my iron!
Sorry,
I require needle and thread.
I got it.
Take me if you can. I feel much improved.
On it. Will do.
A new dent. I'll hit you twice as hard next time. Why can't I hit anything?
I got it. I got it.
It's a hit!
Fucking tough fight, but hey, we did it. Save that. That was good. Good fight. Good fight. And I think we all leveled up from that. After using Clash Royale, Barrack will attack twice. Agility. Right, okay. Let's just do a new file just in case. Four people. Four shit bed, man.
Alert! Stand together! None stand in our way!
How on earth am I taking some?
I got it.
I'm not dead yet. So heavy. Can't move.
Oh, come on. I can't believe he's dying like that. Fuck me. Couldn't fight those three. Well, that'll do on this game for today, but this is something I think I'm going to carry on weekly because I'm actually really enjoying this. So, yeah, I think 2 hours. I'll do 2 hour sessions of this every time I play. But that was fun. That was actually really fun. Hard. I do have somebody back at base camp, which could potentially help, but that's it for now. So tune in next week when